Previously, we had a little hold up because I forgot to buy some plumbing parts to finish our laundry area, but they arrived. So these are the sleeves, the collars for our expansion packs that we're going to be installing in here. Now that we have those, I think we can get going on the project and get it done. So we're going to get back to work on this today. Now, before getting into the plumbing, we have to do a little job in here. This is the water heater closet, and as you can see, I have a gap in the floor. Now previously I told you guys I was going to leave it until I got the plumbing done. The plumbing was going to come up there. I changed my whole idea. So what I'm going to do is remove this board, and I'm going to actually set a 2x material back here, down there, drill holes in it, have the plumbing come up through there. I think I'm going to be happier with this in the end. So we're going to be working on that before we get anything started. So I guess we get to see how difficult it is to remove these special deck screws that we used. Well, that one was easy. Actually, that wasn't hard to remove at all, Ash. Now I'll just rip this down to fit in here. Alright, that looks a lot better. We have another job to do before we start the plumbing. I know it seems totally unrelated, but trust me, it is related. We have to put a board on the ceiling. This is actually a scrap board. You can see it's stained green from our entryway. And it's the perfect piece I can use for up here. And that's going to be the start to our porch ceiling. Now, the reason I had to get this board in here first is because we're going to be putting some siding on the wall, and I want that in there before the plumbing goes up, because the plumbing is going to be run on the outside of the wall, just preference. So I wanted the ceiling in before the siding.
Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to pull it out. As you can see, we got a nice clean fit. Okay. We might be getting a little carried away. I know we're supposed to be doing plumbing, but we might carry on with ceiling and more siding. If we're going to be painting, which is something we don't enjoy, you might as well get more done while you're doing it.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll cut some more, but we got the piece in there. It looks good. It's a nice clean fit. We're going to get that nailed in. Mm-hmm. We'll go from there. This is how our projects go. You guys have seen it over and over again, and you think we're crazy, and we'll be working on our bedroom. Next thing you know, we're ripping our roof off. And that's happened on every job. That's kind of what's happening here, is we're just kind of branching off. In fact, the reason we rebuilt this porch and the reason we're doing this plumbing, it's all so we can get in here and remodel the second bathroom and the kids' bedrooms. That's what we're trying to do. This is all for their bedrooms.
Yeah.
So
it's a mess.
We're in that cycle again. So anyway, let us figure it out, and we'll figure it out. Well, we're not big fans of stripes, but I had some leftover green wood and I had some leftover white wood from various projects. So I thought I'd have a little fun with the ceiling. And since these are already pre-finished, we might just leave them that way. It's just a little fun something inside the closet. You won't see it because there'll be a door here. Nobody's going to be coming in here to look at the water heater. Now that we have a ceiling installed, I can go ahead and get my 2 wall panels cut. And we'll get all this cubby sealed in. Let me test fit this first and just see how it's looking. I don't even know how to get it in there.
Uh-oh. Instead of it going in like that, like that, yeah. Can it do it?
No. You know, there's an old saying, it's, Belle's trying to think about that one still. Now, this might be a surprise, but not only did we get all the panels nailed in, but I got my first coat of paint on it. We're going to be painting this white. It's looking good. It's drying right now. Definitely needs a second coat, that's obvious. But once we get the second coat on there, we can move forward with the plumbing, with the electrical. This is one of those weird jobs where you go back and forth because I'm putting the plumbing on the outside of the wall. I want to get all the finish work done first before that's in the way. So after that goes on there, I have everything ready. We got a cutoff switch for the water heater. We got plumbing. We have everything we need. We're going to get this job done after that paint dries. I did my best to protect the floor down here so that I didn't get any paint on the decking. Hopefully it stayed clean under there. So while the paint's drying over there, I think I'm going to keep going on this side of the wall. I want to work on the siding that's going to be going in here. Now let's talk about the siding. You guys saw what we're using, the T111, whatever you call it. This is the LP Smart Side siding, and we're going to be doing that on the whole porch. I know this isn't totally in line with the theme of the home where we've been doing an old house style with real wood everywhere and it's been really nice and classy. This might be a downgrade, but it's what we decided on because we need to start being a little more thrifty and we want to get this done quickly, and we decided that this Smart Side is a quick and easy and decent looking product once installed, and it's going to be perfect for this porch. It's just on this back porch, so this isn't going on the whole house, just in here. We've used it a couple times before and we just like it, so we figured why not do it here. It's something we can get quick, it's readily available, and it's fairly affordable as far as siding goes. We can just get it done. Once again, since I want to get the siding up, I have to start with the ceiling because we don't want this, just out of preference, I want the ceiling to be in first with the siding going up to it. In line with that theme of being thrifty, saving a little more money, and getting the job done quicker, we've decided to change the ceiling that we're doing out here. Inside the house, we're staying consistent with our V-groove, tongue groove boards. And out here, I still want to do wood ceilings, but we're going to buy this pre-made beadboard. This is almost 3/4 inches thick. And this is a classic porch ceiling on an old house, so it's really going to tie into the theme. The reason we're going with this is, like I said, cost, efficiency, just ease of use. We can buy it, we can put it up, and it's going to be a lot easier for us right now. And we're going to do the front porch and this back porch both with this wood. And I feel like it's okay to change the theme a little bit because we're outside. I don't have a lot of this, but I did buy some of it to get me started. So I'm going to start the ceiling along this back wall so I can at least start that back wall and get some more siding up.
I don't know.
Just let me get this one up first.
Oh.
So we're going to try to be really efficient with this ceiling. Like I said, it's about saving money and getting the job done. It's out here on a porch where looks can be, we can be a little more flexible. So we're going to not worry about butt joints on the ceiling. We're going to allow there to be seams. So we're going to be using our cutoffs, whatever they are, we're going to use them. We're not going to waste any wood on this project. So you'll see what I mean.
Can't find them here.
Why is everything so tall? So you might notice that I'm not worried about my ceiling joists. I don't care where they are. We're just going to nail the wood up wherever it lies naturally. Cleaned up that end though. And again, I'm taking the cut off from that end and bringing it down here. And the cool thing about tongue and groove boards is that they lock together, the tongue and the groove, and stabilize each other and become essentially one unit working together. And that's why it's not important for us to land our ends on a joist, because alone the wood would be floppy, but it gets locked in. So you can see right here, it's solid. Even though this end is sticking out almost 2 feet into the air, it's locked to this one, it's locked to this one, and they all hold each other in place. Thank you. You can just trim the ends of that. Even the full boards do get trimmed though. We take about an 1/8 inch off just to clean up the ends, because you want the butt ends to match up pretty closely, and these aren't always great straight from the factory. Plus it gives us a chance to take off these tags and staples. There's no faster or more efficient way to do a ceiling. That's why we're doing it. But there is one downfall. If you had insulation in the ceiling, these gaps, they don't have anything stopping that insulation and dust from kind of filtering down through. You wouldn't want this in your finished house. On a porch, it's going to be fine. And we have no insulation, just some clean bubble foil. We're getting into a tight spot. I think all we have to do is cut the tongue off it. I don't know if you guys can see this from here, but there's some mess ups right here. Ignore those nails. Do you see that dark spot in the wood? Right here. The wood has a very sappy, hard spot, and that wood was so hard that the nails were literally turning into staples and basically hitting the wood and then curling back out the face of the wood. We'll fix those later. Okay guys, we just finished up with the last of the wood that we had. I want to show it to you. So as you can see, we got the whole washing machine closet done, which is what I wanted, because now we can go ahead and side all 3 walls inside here and not worry about anything, and we can get this whole back wall done. But you can see the ceiling actually came out pretty good. I'm really happy with it. It looks awesome. Can't wait to see it all finished. Now as we can, we're going to keep buying this wood. We'll have the ceiling done pretty easily, but we're trying to budget our money this month, so we don't want to buy too much wood. Let's just put it that way. We have a lot of big things coming this month. Really some cool projects if we can pull it together, so stay tuned for that. We wanted to get enough done, like I said, to get this back wall done. Now we have time before we paint the ceiling. You might notice that we're not pre-finishing it. Inside our house, we pre-finished all the wood before putting up. Out here, I decided to just get it on the ceiling and we'll worry about painting it later. We might just do it white. We're going to do the walls white. That's the giveaway. We're doing this whole room white. It's actually called Pale Bloom. I think it's Pale Bloom. It's an off-white. It's a nice color. We're thinking about keeping it simple and just doing the ceiling, the walls, everything white out here. But I know some people have suggested doing the ceiling blue. Let us know what you think. I want to know. White ceiling, white walls with something else. The walls are going to be white no matter what. We've already decided. Well, we didn't make it as far as I would like to have. It would have been nice to get all the siding up, get the second coat of paint in there, start doing the plumbing and all that stuff. I really expected to have the plumbing done. But we're going to be closing this out because we have some bigger and better projects that we're going to be working on, and there might be a delay in this one. So instead of making you guys wait weeks and weeks for this to come out, we're just going to show you where we're at right now. This is the progress right now as it stands. And now before we go, I wanted to share something with you. You know our daughter, she likes to draw, and she used to draw a lot of dragons, and we get that question every once in a while. Has she drawn any new pictures? Has she drawn any new dragons? So, have you?
Yep.
So she has drawn one recently. We thought we'd share it quick just for those who want to see it.
This time I wanted to draw a dragon that was very intricate and had lots of designs on it. This is what I came up with.
So that's for all of you who've been asking about it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
We're done. Do you like the ceiling?
Yeah.
I know you're not a big fan of beadboard.
It's fine. It's good for a porch.
I've been looking for a place to use beadboard since we moved in, and Ashley says, no.
Yeah.
Finally got it. Alright, we're gonna go. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
See ya.
Okay, what's the difference? Too slow, too much.
Oh, making it worse.
Well, if you stick it in the dirt, it'll be just right. Just try it.
Definitely gonna need some touch-up work there.